This is Yup, I Like Wrestling. I go by the name of KD, and here we have a man that's a jack of all trades in the fields of hip-hop, video games, and wrestling, amongst others. Yup, we're interviewing HipHopGamer.
You already know what it is, baby.
One of my homies, one of our homies.
Yeah.
We're here to talk about everything that he has going on, present. How did he get to where he is today? HipHopGamer. I haven't seen you in a while, man.
Yo, I know, son, since the hog wrestling joint, when they was whipping ass, man, it was crazy. I had a great time. Shout out to my nephew, James Effin Havoc. Looking forward to seeing him do more wrestling as well. But that event was crazy because...
And that was the House of Glory event, the 7th year anniversary, featuring Ric Flair.
Yeah, son. Woo! That's how you gotta start it, kid. Ric Flair is that dude, son. I was so hyped. I started doing the joint like this, and I said, woo! And he looked at me, was like, woo, woo, woo. I was like, that was it. So I was good. Like, life complete, so we good.
Now,
yep, I like that.
Now, you interacted with Ric Flair. What kind of conversation you guys were having? What did you guys talk about?
Well, it was really quick, but he was just very thankful. I think he's at a place where, like, you know, given the way he lived his life, and obviously y'all saw the 30 for 30 and stuff like that, but the way he lived his life and just looking at the people appreciate him, even in the indie scene, he just has such a deep appreciation. And I just told him that, look, I love you, man. I love you. I think you're amazing. Thank you for everything that you gave to the sport. And, you know, my name is such and such. Be honored to take a picture with you, me and my family, and thank you. And he was so cool about it that even after we took the picture, he said, let me see the picture to make sure it came out right.
He did that for a couple of people, myself.
So he was just, I think he's at a place where he realized his own impact on people, and he's just very, very so grateful for it. So I think that was great, man.
I mean, definitely, he's a living legend. It's rare that wrestling fans get to meet a living legend like that.
Yeah, of course, man.
Now, the question I have for you is, who is HipHopGamer, and what exactly do you do?
All right, cool. So who is HipHopGamer? I'm just a person that love hip hop and a person that love games. Like, it's been like that all my life. So, like, rest in peace. But my grandmother, she taught me how to play video games since I was 4 years old, son. So I've been literally gaming all my life. So this was destined. Like, you know what I mean? And then when it came to hip hop, when I was 14, that's when I really started making music because, like, I just love the outlet. I love the craftiness, the wittiness in the lyrics. I love the culture of hip hop, the style. Like, it was in my life. You know what I'm saying? So that's who I am. I represent hip hop and I represent gaming. And my goal is just to bring both cultures together for growth and for a new lifestyle that everybody can embrace. So that's what HipHopGamer is. That's why it's created. Now, in terms of like the second part of your question, in terms of what do I do, I'm a gaming journalist, right? So in the media, like, I do all the live streams, I do all the reviews, I get games early before they come out so I can share my opinions with the world with them and stuff like that. I travel all around the world going to different gaming studios and things of that nature, getting insight on the games before they come out. So that right there is exciting. Also, I'm an artist. So when they call me HipHopGamer, it's not just because I love hip hop, it's because I do hip hop. So I make songs for games. So I got songs in Twisted Metal, Watch Dogs 2, Drawn to Death, this game that's an exclusive on PlayStation 4. I did songs for Uncharted, Halo, all of that, you know what I mean? And I'm also a character in games. So I'm a character in Watch Dogs 2 as well. I'm a character in NBA Playgrounds, and there's more to come, like, on things like that. So at the end of the day, between interviews, live streams, breaking stories, that's what I do on a day-to-day. Just play games and learn more about my craft to share it with the world.
Now, did you come up with the name HipHopGamer, or did someone else give you that name?
Nah, I came up with that joint. I came up with the name. So what happened is, real talk. So, like, anybody that, like, if you don't know me, I used to work in the mailroom. I used to supervise the mailroom at Def Jam. So I was there for everything. When I mean everything, from like 2000 to like 2013, 14, I was Interscope, Def Jam, DMX's label Bloodline, Rockefeller, all of that. Like, I was there for everything. So what happened is there was a dude in the mailroom, like, that worked in another mailroom, like, next to mine, and he was a hardcore gamer as well. So, and he loved hip hop. So we came up with a show called HipHopGamers, and it was supposed to be me and him. We did one episode. This is like in December of 2007, right? And it was dope. It came out good. It had, like, like 500 views on the first episode I ever put on YouTube. It was great. but he had like some issues with his girl, so he couldn't do it the following week. And I was like, well, I'm not gonna stop. So I did the second episode, then did a third one. So HipHopGamers became HipHopGamer. But it was something that I created because it related to my life.
Now, who are some of the notable names that you've played video games with?
Well, recently I played games with Michael Vick. So during the Super Bowl weekend, we played a game of Madden. I'm not gonna tell y'all how that turned out.
Michael Vick got the best of that
Yes,
game.
he did. Yeah, Michael Vick got me. Yeah, he got me bad. Michael Vick got me bad. So shout out to Michael Vick though. So I played with Michael Vick. I played with Sasha Banks.
The Boss.
Yeah, I played with the Boss. Mortal Kombat 10. Love you, but you know I whipped that ass though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I destroyed
Sasha,
her.
always get a rematch.
Sasha, you know you got destroyed by the one and only. You know what I'm saying? But that was cool. Who else? I played games with. There was quite a few other people. Oh, Mr. Cheeks from Lost Boys.
Okay.
I recently played NBA 2K with him, so that was fun. So yeah, I play games with, like, tons of people, like all the time, whether it's celebrities or just gamers in general, whatever. I play games all the time with all types of people.
You just recently played some video games with the hoodies.
Yeah, yo, the hoodies.
How was that experience like?
Yo, that was great because, like, they hype just like me, you know what I'm saying? So the energy was just on a whole, like, another level. So
it's like peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah, like you already know what it is, son. So shout out to Young Papa, cause Young Papa beat E-Class in UFC 2, but when he got to me, you know what I'm saying, I had to show Young Papa who Big Papa, is. Like that's just, no pun intended, shout out to Biggie, you know what I'm saying? But I'm that dude when it comes to the games, you know what I mean? So that was fun. But one thing I love about the hoodies is just, aside from them even doing music, I just love the way they are with one another. They truly treat, like, they're brothers, but they truly got brotherly love for one another, and I love that because a lot of times, especially nowadays, the older brother may not always run the younger brother around or looking at him like he's holding him back or something, but that's not the case with those two. I love those two. They
have a different type of energy.
Yes, absolutely.
You've never seen them before in hip-hop.
Yeah,
like you hip-hop fans that say, you know what, hip-hop is dead, is not what it used to be, look up the hoodies, man.
The hoodies.
Those two are lyricists. They're brothers. One is really young. He's about 12, 13 years old currently. Yeah. But he's got some bars.
Bars for real.
HipHopGamer, how'd you get started with Hot 97?
So that was dope. So Facebook, they was trying to get into gaming, right? This was, I think, 2012, 2013. And there was this game called Gig It, where, like, you got a gig. So it was called Gig It, right? So they was going about it all wrong. And I was trying to tell them, I was like, yo, look, like, gamers don't care about celebrities, like, believe it or not, like, because the game is the celebrity, like, for them. We celebrate the game, so we care less who's who, like, you know what I mean? It helps. It adds to the extravaganza of it all. But at the end of the day, we're buying the game because we love the game. Like, you know what I mean? So they tried to oversell the game with so much celebrity to the point where real game was just like, this is like a hoax. Like, this is like a circus right here. Exactly. What's going on? I want to know more about the actual game. And the game, it was a good idea, but it wasn't executed very well. But the name of the game was called Gig It. They had a big event. So Peter Rosenberg and the Hot 97 family, like, they was on the red carpet. Okay. So I was there doing interviews. So I got a chance to interview Peter Rosenberg. And even though it was a quick interview, it was really good. It was really good. And I think it was Chanel. Shout out to Chanel, the Legion group. I think she gave me her information because she was doing PR and representing Peter. Connected. Went to Hot 97 to talk with them about who I am and what I do and what I can bring to Hot 97 in terms of the gaming world. And they was all for it. So I've been with them since like 2013, but 2015, 16 is when things really started to kick off. And now it's just on a whole nother level, bro.
Now, who are some of the notable names that you've interviewed underneath the Hot 97 umbrella?
Underneath the Hot 97 umbrella? Well,
or even interviewed at all?
Well, what I would say is, like, even before Hot 97, I was already doing major flagship, interviews and stuff like that. But before Hot 97 and with Hot 97, like, I interviewed Morgan Freeman, you know what I'm saying? I interviewed Michael Bay. I interviewed Scarlett Johansson, Tyler Perry, Angela Bassett, Gerard Butler. Oh man, so many people. Shaq, Charles Barkley, Kenny Smith. But more on the gaming side, Hideo Kojima. For those that may not know who Hideo Kojima is, you know Metal Gear Solid, right? That's the creator of Metal Gear Solid. You know what I'm saying? David Jaffe, one of my best friends, he's the one who created God of War, one of my favorite games. So him. One of my other favorite games, Street Fighter, Yoshiro Ono. Interviewed him. So the list goes on and on and on, bro.
Who's your favorite character from Street Fighter?
My favorite character from Street Fighter is Ryu. That's my favorite character. But in Street Fighter 5, I'm feeling Ken a lot more. So I'm rocking.
I've always rocked with Ken.
Yeah, so I'm rocking with Ken. The only reason why I rock with Ryu a little bit more because he was stronger. And even though Ken is faster, Ryu, it was more like the centerpiece, in my opinion, of the whole image and the brand of Street Fighter, and that's who I, rock with. But Ken is serious too.
Ken is that dude.
Ken is serious too.
Now, what wrestlers have you interviewed?
Wrestlers that, let me tell you right now. I interviewed Kane one time.
Okay.
I asked Kane to choke slam me. Real talk. I said, can you choke me? For real. And he was like, I want to, but I can't. They won't let me. Like, it was so funny.
Yeah,
That's
bad press. That's bad press.
Yeah, so, but I asked him, but nah, he didn't do that. So, I interviewed Kane. You know who I interviewed? Rey Mysterio.
Wow.
Rey Mysterio, Rey Mysterio is a G. I love Rey Mysterio. This dude is powerful, passionate, and he's smart, man. The dude is really smart, having a real conversation with him. So I rock with Rey Mysterio heavy. Like, that's my dude. And my man Xavier Woods, New Day. That's Xavier.
Super over right now.
Yeah. I love Xavier Woods. I love the whole New Day, man. Those are my peoples right there. So yeah, him, but John Cena.
I was waiting for that one, ladies and gentlemen. John Cena was in the back burner somewhere.
Yeah, John Cena, that dude is the truth. And he's brawling. That's my dude. Now, one thing I love about John Cena is because I had him on the G Moment. The G Moment is a segment that I do in partner with Logitech where it's like, so the G Moment is the moment in your life where you're at your lowest. You're at your weakest moment. Like nothing's just going right in your life. But that was the actually the best moment in your life because it allowed you to get the strength that you needed to be able to become successful, throughout the rest of your life going forward. So that's what the G Moment is about. And I had him on there and he pretty much told me what Never Give Up is all about. It's not just the words. It's things that he's gone through that embodies that message.
John Cena's a real dude, man.
Yeah.
He represents hustle, loyalty, and respect in more ways than one.
Yeah.
What else you got going on with Logitech?
Yeah, so I bet. Wait. We got to do this right. I'm going to turn these joints on, son. Turn these joints on. Check these out.
Tell me about these headphones, man.
You know what I'm saying? These are the Logis right here. You know what I'm saying? These are the G933s. So Logitech is one of the biggest tech companies in the world. So on my mission to unify hip hop, gaming, and all forms of entertainment, it's not just hip hop and not just gaming. That's who I am at the core, but it's not limited to just that. It could be politics, fashion, whatever. So Logitech is one of the biggest tech companies in the world. Actually, when it comes to mouse and keyboard and sales and things of that nature, Logitech is the biggest. When you look at Hot 97, in terms of brand value and what they represent to the culture, they are the biggest. We are the biggest. So I want to take the biggest in tech and the biggest in hip hop and bring them together. This is the first time that
we all gotta help each other, ladies and gentlemen. No
absolutely.
matter how big you are, how small you are, we all have to help each other and we have to feed each other in order to get to where we are.
Absolutely.
Let me check out those headphones.
Check these out.
Like outer space, man.
And the mic is right here too. Wait, hold up. Wait, the mic is right here. So you pull this down and then you could extend it. So when you're gaming, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Yup, I Like Wrestling. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/YupILW, SoundCloud.com/YupILW. We're on all social media platforms at YupILW. These headphones are off the hook. Make sure you guys follow us. These are dope, man. I felt like I was like out of space or something.
Yeah, these joints is fire, son. I use these on my game streams every night.
Okay.
So my goal was to take like a Titan like Logitech and a Titan like Hot 97 and bring them together. But the only way that was gonna happen is if you have somebody that can convey the message, so it's not so it don't come off like a gimmick. You know what I'm saying? It needs to be authentic. So being able to do that was incredible, and it's only getting bigger with Logitech. And one thing I love about Logitech, I really love about Logitech. Listen, y'all.
Shout out to Logitech.
Like Logitech is real. When I mean real, Logitech is like the DMX Tupac of hip hop. Like, that's how Logitech is. Because, like, excuse me, they don't discriminate. They rock with everybody. They remind me of Ubisoft. Like, they mess with all cultures. Logitech is very diverse. They don't care who you are, where you come from. They ain't about that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? If you got something going on and it's good and it's powerful and it can help not just them, but people in general, they want in. Period. And they gave me a chance, yo. You gotta think about it. In the gaming industry, on a main level, you don't see people like me on that space, bro. From the hood and all of that, and I'm there now, and Logitech has something to do with that.
Shout your hood out, man.
Yo, I'm telling you. East New York, Brooklyn, all day. That's where I'm from, son. East New York, Brooklyn, all day. You already know I go down, son.
HipHopGamer. Tell me about E3.
Oh, so E3 is like, okay, so when you think about summer jams with Hot 97, E3 is like the summer jams, but for the video game industry.
Oh, wow.
So so E3, there's like 200,000-300,000 people that show up here, right? So E3 is like the Super Bowl of the gaming industry. Everybody that's anybody, all the game news, the brand new PlayStations, everything gets announced and revealed here on this stage.
So it's sort of, you know, like you said, it's like the Super Bowl.
Yes.
It's also like the Comic-Con in the comic book era.
Yeah, it's like what Comic-Con is for comic heads, like E3 is for the entire scope of gaming, period. And Gamescom is like E3, but in Germany and stuff like that. So that's what Gamescom, because they have a bigger event, they actually have more people showing up at Gamescom than they do at E3. But E3 is still like the mecca.
Now, do you have any plans for E3?
Hell yeah.
Like, what exactly do you have cooking right
My
now?
plans is to go. like my plans is to go. But I'm gonna do tons of interviews to get all the latest scoops on the new games that's coming out. So definitely gonna do that. Like, one thing about E3, like, I'm gonna try to play some games this year, but it's very hard to even play games because it's so much going on. But my main thing at this year's E3 is to make a lot of big business connections and continue the growth, so I can build the community up, man.
You gotta be the point guard on the court.
You already know what it is. You already know. I want to build the community a lot more. So
it's very real, man. You get back what you put in.
All day. So yeah, E3, man. If you're a gamer, and now at E3, like, it's open to the public now for so last year was the first time they did it, but you gotta get tickets like the moment they say it. But the cool thing about me being press, I get a chance to get early access and all this other stuff. But E3, man, if you're a gamer, you must go.
It's all about networking, man.
Absolutely.
It's all about being out there, showing your face, kissing babies, helping old ladies walk across the street, all that. You laughing, bro.
No, you're right. No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. It's funny how right you are, though.
Birds eat ants, and ants eat birds when they die.
Facts.
Karma's very real. So you get back what you put in. It doesn't cost nothing to be a good, decent human being to say thank you, you're welcome, how can I help you? And HipHopGamer is symbolic to everything I just said in the last 30 seconds or so. And that's why we have him here.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man.
I want to know, what's your favorite all-time wrestling video game and why?
Oh, damn. This is such a tough question, man. This is an unfair question, right? You know this, right? It's an unfair question. Because there's so much that I love, but my favorite wrestling game of all time is probably gonna be WCW NWO Revenge. I'm gonna tell you why on Nintendo 64. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I'm such a big fan of Goldberg, and that was the first game that they had Goldberg in, and they did Goldberg right. You know what I'm saying? And that's one. Two, Aki Productions, that was the company that made the game. The engine, like, it is so well done and designed, and even when they come down the aisle, they got the belts on. The way, like, they did so much stuff, the mixed matches, everything. It was incredible. The customization, all of that. Now, don't get me wrong. I love WrestleMania 2000. I love No Mercy. Like, I love those games too.
No Mercy is actually a popular wrestling video game, which is surprising to me.
Yeah, like No Mercy. I love that game too. And don't get me wrong. I love the games now. WWE 2K. Like, I love those now too. They are so far advanced, bro. But WCW NWO Revenge, in terms of the gameplay, there's things in that game still to this day that other games don't do. Put it like this. As much as I love WWE 2K, they still got these dumbass glitches in their game, which is stupid.
I wanted to ask you, what would you change about WWE 2K? If you had the opportunity to change that video game to make it better, how would HipHopGamer change that game?
Well, one, I'll get a brand new engine. And what I mean by that is, see, here's what you have to understand. WWE 2K is having the same problem that Madden is having. Madden has no competition because ever since they got the exclusive license to do the NFL games, so NFL 2K don't exist no more. So NFL 2K is better than Madden, but because Madden is the only one there, they're not doing anything more. So when it comes to WWE 2K, it's the same thing. There's no other wrestling game that's a competition, so they stick with the same engine and the same thing because there's nobody pushing them that could cut into their money.
Okay.
If I was working on WWE 2K, one, I would have it set up where like the glitches is gone. I'll get a brand new engine. That's the first thing.
Better be listening.
Yes, first thing, I would get a brand new engine. That's the first thing. Second thing, I will have the actual wrestlers talk. I'm tired of seeing their mouth go like this, and they're not saying nothing. How the hell are you gonna have in the universe mode where you got people doing like talking, doing promos, but they don't say nothing? Like, it's stupid. Why even have it? So my thing is, there should be an algorithm where you can record their voice, and then whatever you type it to say, it'll say it. Because I understand that people may not have enough time to go in the booth and record themselves. You know what I'm saying? So, for the sake of time, I get it. That's the second thing I would do, put their voices in. Third thing is, back in the day when you had WWF Warzone and WWF Attitude on PlayStation, you had grunts and groans and sounds. When you body slam somebody, they're like, They don't even got no bumps and groans and sounds in WWE 2K. Like, you don't really feel like you're doing something. You just see it, but you don't feel it like you need to feel it. You understand what I'm saying? That's just a few things I would do, bro.
To our listeners and watchers, let us know your thoughts on what HipHopGamer has said about W2K and what he would do to change it. Do you agree with him? Do you disagree with him? Let us know your thoughts. HipHopGamer, are you an Xbox guy or a PlayStation guy?
Well, PlayStation is way better than Xbox, but I'm a gamer, period. I have everything from Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PlayStation, PC. I game mainly on my PC, though. But the thing is, if you want to ask me between PlayStation and Xbox, if I had to choose, PlayStation by far, in any situation, nobody could ever debate me this in life, period. I will kill everybody. Like there's no way in the world you can debate. You can't debate this. There's no wins. Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now. I just gotta throw this out there. The Game, rapper, The Game. Much love to rapper, The Game. That's my dude. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Cause I know you like Xbox only. No, you're wrong, bro. No, I love Xbox, but no, bro. It's not better than PlayStation.
There's beef in wrestling. There's beef in hip hop.
There's beef in games. There's beef in games all day. Yeah. So PlayStation, you got fanboys and all. Yeah, so it's real.
So you're Biggie and the other dude is Tupac?
Yeah. Since I'm on the East Coast, I'm Biggie. He's on the West Coast. He's Tupac at this point. It's like that, son. It's like that.
You guys got a whole coast battling each other?
Why not? That's what esports is about. We battle all around the world for money too. Let's get it.
Speaking of Biggie, what's your favorite Biggie record, real quick?
Oh, my favorite my God, my favorite big record. I don't have one favorite, but one that I will say is Sky's the Limit. And the reason why I say that is because I feel like that was the moment where he truly understood his potential. Like he lived up to his actual potential and really realized that he became one of the greatest at that moment. Yeah,
I was actually listening to that record on my way.
Sky's the Limit, because he went, you go from party and bullshit, and then, and one of my favorite joints is what he did with Bone Thugs. Armed and Dangerous, ain't too many can bang with us, straight up we don't angel us. Yo, that joint is crazy.
I've never met a person, or hip hop fan to be exact, that did not like that record.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone likes that record.
You love that, you gotta love that record. But from that, then you got Hypnotized and so many songs, but Sky's the Limit, yo, the way it made you feel, the way he broke it down, the realness in it, I think that's what, to me, one of the best Biggie songs. Obviously Warning, but Sky's the Limit.
Yeah, I know. About Biggie. What were your first experiences as a wrestling fan growing up?
Oh wow, one of my first experiences. Well, my brother really put me on to wrestling. My brother, shout out to my brother. He is a serious wrestler. I know this because he used to whip my ass. You know what I'm saying? One time I got power bombed on the edge of a dresser. It was an accident, but I got power bombed on the edge of a dresser, yo. This is crazy. True story. But he put me on to wrestling. So when I caught on to wrestling, like to really appreciate it, like Hulk Hogan was like God to me or something like that. Hulk Hogan, I was a Hulkamaniac, everything like that. I actually interviewed Hulk Hogan. Yeah,
really?
Yeah. I actually shout out to Hulk Hogan. I know all the racist stuff that happened before, but that doesn't mean that's who you are today. Hopefully you've changed, but which I believe you did, because I don't think you would have been allowing me to interview you if you was the same kind of person. So obviously, but I did interview Hulk Hogan before. So that's when he was on Impact Wrestling. So now, but the thing is, real talk, like Hulk Hogan, I was a Hulkamaniac, but I cried when he lost to Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, come on.
I cried, son. I cried, son, because
every Hulk Hogan fan goes to that moment.
I cried,
every
son.
one of them.
WrestleMania 6, I will never forget this. So real talk, so Ultimate Warrior, when I first see Ultimate Warrior, I was like, I love him, but I'm not sure. Am I supposed to? I'm not sure if I'm supposed to love him. Because I felt like I was like cheated on by Hulkamaniacism. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like Ultimate Warrior, he ran out. I was exactly like Ultimate Warrior in terms of my personality. Like I was like, always hyped. And then, son, it happened. Like when it happened, I was like, yo, I had to take the headphones off for that one because I'm just like, yo, it happened. So like, when Ultimate Warrior beat Hulk Hogan, I was happy for Ultimate Warrior, but I cried, son, tears.
Oh, I was happy.
I cried. What?
Ultimate Warrior is my favorite.
Oh, for real?
Ultimate Warrior is my all-time favorite.
Yeah, son. So Ultimate Warrior is my guy, man.
I became a wrestling fan, I would like to say 86, 87.
Right.
Just like you, my brother got me into it, as well as my older cousin. But in 88, 89, when the Ultimate Warrior made his debut in the WWE, which at that time was the WWF, forget about it. I had an all-time favorite wrestler, and it was Ultimate Warrior. So I knew he was going to be Hulk Hogan. I just had that gut feeling, like, especially when they clashed at the Royal Rumble that year.
Yeah.
They were in the middle of the ring by themselves. I was like, yo, they're going to face each other at WrestleMania. Ultimate Warrior's winning. I had no doubts about it. And then, next thing you know it, boom, he, catapulted. Even before then, because at that time, WrestleMania 6 was in Toronto, Canada.
Right.
The crowd was 50-50.
Yeah, it was.
And for a match that had Hulk Hogan in it,
it was never 50-50. So,
never 50-50. That rarely happened.
Yes,
you know what I mean? So
it was a great night. It was a great night, though.
It was a great night.
It was a great night, man.
What experiences you had growing up that you marked out for as a wrestling fan?
Oh, my God. So I'm going to tell you right now, the Road Warriors shaped my life too, bro. Because I remember when the Skyscrapers came out and the Powers of Pain came out. And I was like, and I was like, yo.
Skyscrapers was Mean Mark
Callis.
And Dan Spivey. Mean Mark Callis became the
Undertaker, yep. So what happened is, I was like, yo, all right, I'm worried. Because if the Road Warriors lose, but the Road Warriors came through, they won, they whipped ass. Road Warriors is the best. So that was another moment in my life, my wrestling life.
To me, they're the best tag team of all time.
Road Warriors is crazy. But I will tell you this, right? When I got my first belt, like when I got my first little belt when I was a kid, I remember I was on I went downtown Pickett Avenue at this place called Smart Kid Toys. I had the heavyweight championship belt. That was the first time I got like a belt. Like when I was a kid, yo, I was wrestling like pillows and shit at the house. I was suplexing pillows. I took my grandma and I was like, Grandma, let me put you in a headlock. Like, let me do this to you, Grandma. And like, yo, it was just, wrestling, baby. Come on, son.
And
this is crazy.
That was the first belt you had of many.
Yeah.
And speaking of that, you have a belt with us right now.
Yeah, baby.
For our listeners and watchers, for the people that are watching us, wherever you are watching us, and our listeners, even though you're not watching us, HipHopGamer has a championship belt with him that's personally made. Talk to me about this belt, man. Yeah,
definitely. So with this belt, you gotta put God first. So God bless. Okay. That's my logo, HHG. You know what I'm saying? And it's heavy. Yeah, it's heavy. Real talk.
It definitely is heavy, man.
Word up.
Man, if I get an injury, I'll just charge it to Sonny Sofrito. But anyways, the hospital bill, that is. Anyways, tell me about the belt, man.
Yeah, so, you know, so like I said, this is my logo right here, HHG.
On top, you have,
God bless.
It says God.
Yeah, God bless, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to put God first, and that's how I live my life. So then Hot 97, you know, that's the brand, that's the team right there. So I wanted to represent Hot 97 and what I'm doing over there. Biggie and Pac. You know, one of the two greatest, East Coast, West Coast, but I love Biggie and I love Pac, and I feel like both of them collectively represent who I am a lot as well in terms of passion and skill set. I think that's very important. HipHopGamer, that's my name right here. GameStop. I don't work with GameStop anymore. Much love to GameStop, but they had business practices that I wasn't really a fan of. So the next belt that you will see won't have GameStop on it. You know what I'm saying?
How many belts have you had?
Well, I've had in total 5 belts. Total. Like every 2 years, I like get a new belt.
I'm talking about as HipHopGamer, not a wrestler.
Yeah, as HipHopGamer, 5 belts in total, and my next belt is gonna be powerful.
Tell me about the next belt.
So the next belt, oh yeah, so this is exclusive because I ain't talking about this at all yet.
That's
so
right. We got a Yep I Like Wrestling exclusive. Only here on Yep I Like Wrestling.
So my next belt is gonna be the first belt that's gonna have my grandmother on it.
Woo!
So my grandmother's gonna be on the belt. On the left side, on the left plate of the belt is gonna have Mario, Kratos, and Master Chief on it. Inside Kratos' world. But the cool thing about it is I'm not a fanboy, which means that I'm not biased to one system. I play it all, I love them all, and I wanted each of the flagship characters of each respective console to be represented in the same light. So I put that. Then on the right-hand side of the plate, you got Tupac, Jay-Z, and Eminem, right? So you have, yeah, you already know, dog. So in the back, you got the Brooklyn Bridge, and it says, now entering real hip-hop. At the bottom, you got a whole lot of trash, and it says mumble rappers with broken records. I'm making a statement with this belt, so when people who look at it, they're gonna wanna ask questions. They're gonna wanna know why.
And when do you think you're gonna have that belt for showcase? Wherever you go and
Yeah, like, well, we're in the month of March. I'll have the belt in March. So going forward, that's what people is going to see and experience now. So starting in April, it's going to be crazy.
Now, you like to switch up your belts how often?
Every 1.5, 2 years. You know what I'm saying?
And who makes the belts for you?
Oh, shout out to Pro AM Belts. Pro AM Belts. Make sure you visit that site. My man Josh will take care of you. So what happens is, shout out to my man Angel, son of a saint. He does the artwork for me, right? And then I take the artwork and send it to my man Josh, and he makes it real on the belt. And, you know, that's a tag team right there, Josh and my man Angel.
They make custom belts, correct?
Yes, they do custom belts for everybody. Like, everybody, yeah. Like, they work with WWE as well. Like, they do belts for everyone. Yes, yes.
Wow, that's what's up.
So they the truth for real.
Who are some of today's wrestlers that you mark out for?
Oh, man, Finn Balor is my dude. I love Finn Balor. I think Finn Balor is great. Yo, Braun Strowman, son.
I personally think he has the potential to be the face of the company one day.
That's my dude. Braun Strowman is my dude. Love AJ Styles, dog. Love AJ Styles. His skill set is crazy. I like Asuka, Shorty. I like Asuka. I like Sasha Banks. I like Naomi. They gotta stop playing my homegirl Naomi. They gotta stop playing her.
I've actually met Naomi.
Yeah, they gotta stop playing her, man.
I like, you know, she won the SmackDown Women's title twice. So
I know, but like, I don't like when they win it and hold it for a day and get it back. Nah, I want her to be a champion for a while. I want Naomi to do that. Like, she's dope. A couple of other wrestlers I can tell you who I don't like, who I can't stand. I don't like Sami Zayn, man. He's garbage to me, man. No, he can wrestle, but his whole persona and everything like that. I don't like Sami Zayn, man. Because he danced too much. He be dancing, he can't dance, man. Like, I don't like Sami Zayn. I love Kevin Owens though. Kevin Owens, I like Kevin Owens. But I want to see what my girl Ronda Rousey gonna bring tonight, man. They doing that tonight, right?
No, not tonight. Not
I thought it was at Fastlane. Oh, okay.
No. She was at Elimination Chamber, and she's gonna be at WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's the next time we're gonna see at WrestleMania. Yeah.
Face Stephanie McMahon and Triple H.
Yeah, Kurt Angle, the legend, definitely.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But yeah, but those on the Shinsuke Nakamura, that's my dude, son. Shinsuke Nakamura, that's my dude.
You know how to do the theme song?
You know what I'm saying? Yo, son, come on, son. You already know what it is, kid. That's my dude. And Brock Lesnar is a beast forever. Love Brock. I love Goldberg, even though he did what he had to do. He retired. Love Goldberg, but I miss Undertaker.
Have you ever been to any live events?
Hell yeah.
Like what were your best experiences at your live events? If you've been to any special ones?
Ooh, wow. Okay. There was one live event I went to where Triple H, it was like celebrating Hulk Hogan and stuff like that. And Triple H was there, Ric Flair was there. I think Jimmy Hart came out and stuff like that.
You got a strong connection with Hulk Hogan.
It was crazy. Yeah, that's my dude, man. So but what's crazy is that particular event, it had great wrestling, it was a great battle, and it was also like meaningful. Like, you know what I'm saying? It had like a lot of heart in it because of the celebration. So that was one great experience. But I think my best experience was Survivor Series when I think Shawn Michaels won the belt in the Elimination Chamber or Steel Cage match or something like that?
Where was the event at?
It was in New York. It was at the Garden. Yeah, it was at the Garden. I think it was in November because it was cold, I remember. And I forgot what year it was. It was a while back. When I mean a while back, this was when I was a supervisor in the mailroom. This was a long time ago. But that night, bro, it was amazing because I didn't know I was going. My friends said, yo, come and hang out with us. And I was like, all right. So we hanging out, went to a bar and watched some sports on TV. We just hanging out, talking, ate some pizza. Then they said, hey, put the shirt on. I'm like, what's this? It said Survivor Series, you're going. I'm like, wait, what? Wait, yeah. And then we went to the Garden. That was another moment where I cried, son. I cried, son. I was like, yo, KD, I've been crying, son. It was amazing, but yeah, that was one of the best wrestling moments, live.
What's next for HipHopGamer?
Oh, wow. Well, to be honest with you, like one of the main things that I want to do going forward is just one of my main goals. I want to have my own talk show and stuff like that about hip hop and games and all of entertainment. So I'm working with a few companies to make that happen. That's one. I'm a big fan of, Jay Leno and David Letterman and Oprah and all of them.
You'll be great for that.
You know what I'm saying? Jimmy Fallon. So I'm going to get my own talk show, whether it's daytime or late night. I'm going to have my own talk show. That's one of the next things that I'm working on. That's one. And second thing is I want to get an investment building. One of my favorite TV shows growing up, beside, Martin and all the classics, was Saved by the Bell. And after school, they will always go to the Max. You know what I'm saying? And in this day and age, there's no places for kids or even adults to really go to where they feel like it's their home away from home. And we all need that. Sometimes we just need to get away. You understand? So I want to create that where if you got problems at your house, come to this spot and talk to someone that would be a good guidance counselor. You wanna fight, you wanna get some energy off, we'll have a boxing thing set up in there. If you wanna do things in theater and get your acting skills up, we'll have something there. If you ain't got clothes, we'll get you clothes. If you don't got a washing machine,
let me tell you something.
Haircut. We want to be the home away from home for people in general.
We need more people like that in our communities. People that have great heart, that have no problem taking initiative to help other people. And HipHopGamer, that's what he's all about, man.
You already know what it is, man.
Where can our listeners and watchers find you on social media?
Definitely, everything is HipHopGamer. Whether it's Twitter, Instagram, everything literally is HipHopGamer. But I'm gonna keep it real easy. Google me. Type in HipHopGamer, Google me, and everything you need to know about me will come up. Emails, all of that. Hit me up. I'm doing a lot of things, but I could always do more with your help. One love and God bless. It's the one and only HipHopGamer. Yep, I like that.
This dude right here. He's a really good dude. We've known him for a while, man. He's been very helpful. He's doing big things with his career. Let me get the Logitech.
Yeah, son. Let me light it up for you. Let me light it up for you again.
Man. I need to talk. All right, cool. To these. Gotta get that. Where's the
Oh, the mic is on. Oh yeah, mic right here. Cool. There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, yup, I like wrestling. This is HipHopGamer. Make sure you log on to our website at yupilw.com. Find us on all social media outlets. as well as platforms at YupILW, SoundCloud.com/YupILW, YouTube.com/YupILW. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. Man, I love talking to these Logitech headphones. I mean, I wish I did the whole interview in these. Hey,
G933s, make sure you
much
cop
for checking
that.
out this interview, and hope to see you soon. Yup, I
Peace.
like wrestling. Hip Hop Gamer. We're signing out. Ciao.